And welcome back. It's a new year, 2010, and before it ended, we ended up with that blue moon. That happens to be the second full moon of the month. If in a certain month you generally only have one full moon, sometimes you have a second one. That one's called the blue moon, and this shot was taken by Bill, a beautiful shot over the Sandias, and of course there is Albuquerque. That's of course a beautiful evening. It's going to be a beautiful evening. Speaking of that, tonight, here's what it's looking like in Red River, though. Now, watch the skyline here. The clouds start to build as the afternoon wears on and we head into the evening hours. A beautiful sunset, but notice all those clouds there. There's a little bit of a reason for that. We'll get in a little bit of explanation, and still seeing the Christmas lights up, so still festive up there. Meanwhile, off towards the Raton area, that's where we're watching a few rain showers turning over to snow once you hit the state line and up north of the state line into Colorado. But we've got a couple little weak weather disturbances passing through that area that's bringing a few showers at times. It's bypassing much of the west. Matter of fact, we have clear skies for the most part here in Albuquerque, 48 degrees with 40s down towards the south. And Clayton and Raton, notice they're in the 40s, so any kind of precip we're seeing right now mainly falling in the form of rain. A little bit of a temperature change as well compared to yesterday as we start to warm up. You can thank that to that ridge of high pressure that we have built across much of the south and west. So what we've got here essentially is, of course, we've got all of our storms going up over this general direction. We'll go ahead and put that back there and show you what is happening here, see if we can get this to work for you. But this is what's going to happen with those storms as they go to our north. So we're going to be dealing with, for the most part, clear skies, maybe an occasional shower or two, and maybe what we're looking at is a couple of weak little disturbances that pass across the northeastern part of the state. But essentially, that's all that's really going to be going on. Now, looking ahead, we do have an Arctic blast that's going to work its way in middle to the end of next week, and it's going to drop temperatures significantly in parts of the state. So we're talking about a good 10 to 15, even 20 degree temperature difference across most of the east. Frigid temperatures across most of that area. We see some of that spill off into western sections as well. We'll keep you posted on that. In the meantime, though, looks like we will stay quiet. Overnight lows in the single digits and a few teens. Highs in the 30s for you. There's your 7-day forecast, Durango. It looks like it's going to stay quiet for us. We will build the clouds, though, towards Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Notice temperatures falling off into the low 30s, below freezing towards the end of next week. For the southwest, overnight lows in the teens and 20s, highs tomorrow in the 40s and 50s. It's going to be a very pleasant Sunday for us statewide generally. Overnight lows in the 20s and teens across the south and east. There's your 7-day forecast. Roswell does include 50s, but they fall off drastically towards Thursday and Friday with the arrival of that very cold air. But between now and then, kind of uneventful for us. Overnight lows tonight in the teens and 20s for the northern areas of the state. There's your 7-day forecast. Santa Fe will be looking for plenty of sunshine, but again, temperatures begin to fall off towards the end of next week, and overnight lows in the teens for the most part. Highs tomorrow in the 40s for these mountains. The metro area, overnight lows tonight will be into the 20s, highs tomorrow into the 40s, and there's your 7-day forecast. Take a good look because it's going to be nice for the remainder of the weekend heading into next week, then cooling by later next week.
Okay, thank you, Travis. Here's a look.